I'm Frieder Seidel, I'm the Dean of the Jacobs School of Engineering, and it's my great pleasure to welcome all of you here today to Jacobs Hall for the dedication of our IDEA Student Center. This is a great event for us here in the Jacobs School, and it all started last year when we had the unrest on campus. And it was also for us, and including me, a real wake-up call that we are sometimes a little ignorant, not paying enough attention, are not inclusive enough. And I'm really pleased actually that I got this wake-up call, and I set out to really hopefully change the climate here in the Jacobs School a little bit. For me, the goal is that we're not just doing things that are one-day flyers, but things that are hopefully sustainable and really influence and change the culture here in the Jacobs School and on our campus. And what we did then at the time, we formed a diversity advisory council to me as Dean of the Jacobs School. And it was purely on a voluntary basis. I didn't ask a single person to join the advisory council. I just invited everybody in our engineering community to join if they're interested in it. We had over 40 people then stepping up to the plate. Faculty, staff, students, alumni, and industry partners came to our advisory council. And we had several good meetings and discussions, which in the end resulted in the strong recommendation to start the IDEA Student Center, our Center for Inclusion, Diversity, Advancement, and Excellence. And while I was very hopeful that this center will get off the ground and do meaningful work, what I never expected was that it would be so wildly successful and really be transformational for what's happening here in the Jacobs School of Engineering. This is really, for me, the most amazing thing to see and to experience. And just the fact that so many of you came here today to help us celebrate the opening or the official dedication. It has been up and running for some time now, but the official dedication of our IDEA Student Center is a testament to that. It is largely due to the hard work that Terence Mace has been doing, the director of our IDEA Student Center. Thank you very much. And you will hear from Terence in just a moment then about some of the great ideas he has for the IDEA Student Center. But before we do that, I first of all want to thank all the members on my Diversity Advisory Council that have participated and has really helped shape the whole vision for the IDEA Center. So all 40 members on faculty, staff, students, alumni, and from industry. Most importantly, our industry partners have stepped up and are supporting programs within the IDEA Center already significantly. Boeing, Cisco, L3, Northrop Grumman, Qualcomm, SAIC, Spavor, all are working with us to make this IDEA Student Center a success and to really change the culture of inclusion and diversity here in the Jacobs School. We also have the first cohort of IDEA Scholars. 22 students were selected from our incoming freshman class to be IDEA Scholars. And again, hopefully Terence will tell you a little bit more in the end what these scholars do. But we have already a great cadre of representatives now for the IDEA Center that hopefully will take the word about the IDEA Center out into the real world and then establish something that is sustainable with an IDEA Scholars alumni and community, which will grow over the years. It is my great pleasure now to introduce Stedman Graham. He has volunteered to help us with the dedication of our IDEA Student Center. It's a great pleasure for me to have Stedman here. He joined my Council of Advisors in the Jacobs School. We just had a Council of Advisors meeting this morning, and we talked about retention issues for our students. Right now, only 1 out of 2 students entering the Jacobs School graduates with an engineering degree. So in other words, we are setting 1 out of 2 students up for failure. Okay? This is not okay for us, and so we want to change that. When it comes to underrepresented student groups, it's 1 out of 3 students that graduates from the Jacob School, so we're setting 2 out of 3 up for failure when they enter here. And again, this is not acceptable. And these are all the kind of things we want to change. This is what we discussed with my council this morning, with our industry partners, and I really hope that we can make a real difference here in the coming years. So, Stedman is the CEO of Graham Stedman and Associates, a consulting firm that works on educational issues and motivational issues. Stedman is also the author of at least 10 books, New York Times best-selling author, and most importantly, one of the books I have actually here in my pocket, okay? Stedman authored the Passport to Freedom, okay? One of the key issues he addresses is that on your way to freedom, you have to find your identity first, okay? So identity, leadership, and freedom are the key words which he proclaims in this little booklet. And we handed this out to our 22 IDEA scholars already, that they can carry that with them anywhere they go as their passport.